Hey, it's your boy Sean. Welcome to Supercars in the Hood. And I have another episode, and this time it's basically about me chasing my first sports cars. You know, for YouTubers, buying new cars every other day is the thing to do. I'm not a big YouTuber. I'm not even got the money to even attempt to do anything like that. Not working right now like a lot of people, but I thought it was the perfect time to start looking for cars, just in case I come into a little bit of money, just in case YouTube decides that I'm worth sharing to other people so they should subscribe to my channel and watch my videos. Wink wink, YouTube, look out for your boy. And I think I might buy my next car with DeMuro's new website, Cars and Bids, because some of these no reserve cars are right up my alley, and I think I can find a pretty decent price. And I'm looking for a almost modern sports car, at least something a little bit faster than my current car, which I don't know how fast that thing actually is because I never try to push it to its limits. I just know that it has decent speed, and I want to try something that has more capability, and I want to see what's going on in Cars and Bids in my price range. And my price range is nothing crazy. Actually, I might not be able to afford anything on here. You know, I'm not in the tens of thousands or even in the single thousands, but I think one day there might be a car that I can get my hands on and drive and enjoy and then get out of when the summer is over. And I think I can do that with Cars and Bids. And you know, I'm seeing Lotuses and BMWs and Mazda Miatas and things like that. And I know this Lotus Evora is not going to be anything that I could afford. But as you can tell from these pictures, one owner, right now the bid is at $10,000. Give or take 6 bids, comments. I'm sure your daddy Doug DeMuro has something to say on here. I'm gonna leave that for the people trying to sell the car. And this car looks like it's in pretty damn good shape, and I don't want to show the plate even though it's right here online. I might blur that out, I might not, you know, you never know. But yeah, that's a pretty nice looking Aurora for around $10,000. And this guy must not care if you see where he lives out there in Texas, but I care. So I'm gonna try not to blow it up. But yeah, if you have more money than me and you want to get the bid in, I don't know if this is a no reserve car. I assume that it is, but right now you're getting around 9,000, and I don't know what the marketplace pricing. I'm pretty sure an Aurora is higher than that, so hopefully they're selling. Then we got a Miata for 8. It's a 91. Got a recent clutch replacement, it says right here. I'm assuming it's a stick, and I think that would be great. And actually, with something right here, I believe this is Tyler Hoover's. Yep, his Camaro that he's put up for sale recently. If you watch his videos, I watch almost all the automotive YouTubers videos, and yeah, I'm not a Camaro guy, especially one of these old Camaros. When I was out trying to buy a car, my first car back in the day, when I was at least 20, I'm 36 now, this was one of the first cars I was looking to buy, but of course it was a beater, completely beat up, and it had to been like a 2000 something at the most at the time, and I was really looking to get in it. Of course, if you watch Hoovie's videos, you know this car is in excellent shape for what it is. He found it in great condition and he got it back running. And if I had $8,000, I would be all in on it, but that's what it is up for sale right now, and the pictures look excellent. Like and red is definitely my favorite color. But I want a car that isn't almost 30 years old or 30 years old. So not a bad car whatsoever. If I had the money, I'd probably be for it, but I want something a little newer. And of course, I would love to be able to get into a Porsche. I don't care if it has the runny eggs or headlights, even though I prefer the classic headlamps shape. The runny eggs, I know it's a great car, and for that price, I don't know why I just did that. It just felt like something to do. And of course, we have a Ferrari F3550 Berlinetta, and this car, as Doug DeMuro would say, is one of the greatest looking Ferraris ever. I know he says it because he also says it right here in the comments. One of the most beautiful Ferraris, which it is. Of course, I'm not gonna talk down to this person trying to sell this car, and I know right now it's already at the 56,000 mark, and whenever I put this video up, it could be already sold at a higher price, and I'm pretty sure it is worth it. It's the resale red with a tan interior, which is excellent. It's already had its major services. You really can't beat that, but I can't afford that. I can almost afford this Porsche. I've been wanting a Porsche probably my entire life. It is, I know for Europe, it is the Corvette of sports cars, but in America, it is pretty exotic. And this one is pretty clean, if I don't say so myself. I'm not even gonna look at what is the deal with it. I just know right now the bid is at around 11K, and if I had 11K, I would be all in. But you know, this YouTube channel doesn't make the money that I was hoping it would make for me to bid on these cars, because I make no money on YouTube. I am poor. But it's always nice to look at, and I'm thinking eventually in the future I will be buying my future sports cars from Doug DeMuro's channel, should I say website. And I know that might seem like a content thing, but I will say I trust the process and what Doug is doing, and I know that if I get a bad deal, it'll make great content, and it'll probably make your daddy Doug mad, but I won't be mad either way. And this is a stick, and I don't know if you noticed or not, but I can't drive one of those. Never had the opportunity, because like I said, I'm poor, and I can't buy cars just to try to drive them. And this Mercedes right here, the CLK, I always love this little car, and some people say it's a woman's car. And sometimes with cars, you can tell when they're designed specifically for women, specifically. And I don't know if that's the case. There are some Mercedes I can tell straight away, yeah, that was made for women that want to go on the beach with the top down, cruising with their girlfriends. But I always like this little car, and also a stick shift. So I'm thinking Cars and Bids will be the place where people will be selling manual cars that I possibly can't drive without destroying the clutch. I just want something a little newer than my current car. This would be, Mercedes would have been a little newer, about 2 years newer than my current car, but yeah, I want to do a little bit newer than that. And this Porsche Coupe is brand new up here in 2014. I can't afford that, I already know. I don't even think I need to look at the price. It is actually one of the ones I will be desperate to get into, just for the opportunity to own a Porsche, just to say I own one. And it actually is pretty clean. I can't see the interior. I know I can get into the pictures looking, but I'm not gonna hold that off for my own personal time. You probably don't care about that, and I'm not even gonna. I see the prices around 16, and yeah, I would definitely love to have that. and I know it's gonna go up higher than that because it is a Porsche 911. I know they sell a lot of them, they make a lot of them, but I still think they hold their value pretty well. And I've never been a fan of an RS4. You see this blue RS4 in the corner. You see a Land Rover Defender for 26. Oh my God. This Miata for 11. I'm not really big on Miatas. They're a little too small for me. I know they're supposed to be good on the back roads and tossable and all that stuff, but I never was a fan. Just doesn't do anything for me. And I guess I'll be one of those people that says it's not a sports car, even though it definitely is. And you can see my internet is a little slow right now. The picture's not coming in. And I do like that the fact that this Miata is more modern. The interior is modern. And I would never be disappointed with that. I actually would be pretty excited for that modern interior. I believe this is also a manual. I don't even know if they have Miatas in automatic. Oh man. And this Cayman is selling for the same amount as that 911. No, not selling, but the bid price is at the same as that 911. That's crazy to me. And this, I always loved a Vanquish. I just love that whole style, even though to me it got a little old fast because of how long they kept it. I think they should have changed that design to keep its beauty, just, you know, to make it not stale. I just think they made too many of them, and it's hard for me to just be like, you see them all the time and then they were around for so long. It's just not done. But I still believe this is one of the most beautiful designs ever, and a Ford design. So there's that. As you can see, yeah, right here, Cayman. I love a Cayman. I don't know why the bid would be around the same as the 911. It could be miles and stuff like that. I'm not looking. Just something to think about. And oh man, this Impreza bid right now is $2,000. I don't wonder what's wrong. I wonder why it's not hitting like pop 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 pop. If I was a wagon guy, I'd be for it, but I'm really not a wagon person. And I thought this Grand Prix was definitely a Gen was it 3 Mustang, Gen 3 5 Mustang, I can't remember, early 90s late 80s Mustang, but it definitely is not. See a lot of those designs from back in the day. I guess that was the thing, and I see a lot of Caymans. Just, I guess we can call cars in bids Caymans in bids, cause, or Porsche in bids, cause this is a 911. This might be the same 911 from before. Actually, it could be. I don't know. So yeah, I guess that's currently what they have. I could see all the other past bids, but I think that's okay. And here's a cabriolet. Remember, Doug DeMuro also owns one of these, and he paid a pretty hefty sum. I think his might be newer than this one, and it might have less miles, but also didn't go for the amount that Doug paid for his. I don't know if he's kicking himself or not. He might even make a video about it. Who knows? With Doug, he's always got some different stuff going. And yeah, that's cars and bids for right now. A lot of these guys, you know, new listings, and it keeps growing and keeps growing. I've been on here, visited the first week when he announced it because I wanted to see what was good, and I'm actually not even surprised how it's going, how many cars are being listed, because, you know, it's Doug DeMuro. People know him, people trust him, they know he knows what he's talking about, and I expect this to get even more massive. So by the time I go to look for a car, that it'll be, you know, big enough for me to find the car that I'm actually looking for. And I can't wait for that moment, and hopefully I'll be able to share it with people online if everything goes the way I'm hoping. So I want to end this video with right here. So if you like the video, like the video. If you dislike the video, dislike the video. If you want to see what I got planned next, come see what I got planned next. Got a lot of stuff for this channel. Really want you guys to be there with me. And with that said, I'll catch you later.